I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard. This is Flight 5J564 bound to Manila. My name is Marian Kay and I'm your in-flight service director. Your cabin crew are here to ensure you to have an idea and knowledge in our topic, which is recreational and leisure. Please be safe and enjoy listening. But before that, we are looking forward that at the end of the chapter, you should be able to define recreation and leisure, determine the varied views of recreation and leisure, describe the motivations for recreational participation, explain the factors which promote the growth of recreation, discuss the major types of organization, explain the role of sports and tourism as major recreation service component. Differentiate theme parks, water parks, fun centers, and sports tourism. Analyze the need for professional leadership in the recreational field and discuss the challenges facing the recreation and leisure service field in the 21st century. Recreation. Recreation is the process of giving new life to something or restoring something. So, ito yung nag-e-enjoy ka doing some activities if walang work. And leisure, you are making your free time to be productive or contemplative. Recreational activities, there are two classifications of recreational activities. One is active and the next one is passive. So, sa active forms of recreational, ang examples neto are hiking, basketball, volleyball, and any team sports or individual sports. Ito yung active ka, you're putting so much effort sa team sports na yun or individual sports man. Ito yung gumagalaw ka ng sobra, ginagamit mo yung buong katawan mo. And sa passive forms naman of recreational, ito yung examples niya is reading, fishing, listening to music. Ito yung nakaupo ka lang, hindi ka gaanong kumukuha ng energy. It's more on chilling. And now let's proceed to the varied views of recreation and leisure. For some, they define this as a network of public agencies na nagpo-provide ng playgrounds, parks, sport fields, community center, and in several cities. Yung public agency kasi is nagpo-provide sila ng ganun para magkaroon ng recreation yung mga tao. And some said that those facilities are outlet for kids and families to have bonding and also to others that is very interested with their hobbies na i-pursue or i-build palalo. To others, it may be found in senior centers, sheltered workshops, treatment centers. Hindi lang naman yung mga healthy or bata yung pwede makapag-recreation. Pwede rin yung mga senior citizen natin by treatment center for physical rehabilitation. So, sa environmentalists, yung recreation for them is yung concern about the impact of outdoor forms of recreational. For example, ako, isusurround ko yung sarili ko sa forest, mountains, and rivers kasi may mga ganong recreation. So, sa recreation and leisure naman, ito yung nire-represent yung reward of human experience. And ang pinaka-importante doon is that malaki yung ambag doon sa aspect ng economic development at responsibility ng government. Sa panahon naman natin ngayon, yung recreation and leisure is universally accepted. But, yung consequences nun is yung mga non-developed and developing countries, ina-accept na yung responsibilidad na mag-provide para sa leisure opportunities para sa extensive recreation and park system. Kasi yung ibang governments and countries, hindi nila afford yung ganun.
Recreational participation. Most common notion of recreation is that it is primarily a participation in sports and games. So whenever we hear the word recreational activity, the first thing that comes to our mind is a physical activity. Pero hindi naman siya puro physical activity lang. It is also good for relaxation, releasing of tension, basta as long as it relaxes your body. And it actually includes an extreme broad range of leisure activities like traveling, cultural entertainment, participation in arts, or something that you love doing, like your hobbies, and interest groups or membership in social clubs, and nature related activities such as hunting and fishing. And recreational activity is also attending a parties, special events, and fitness activities. Recreation may be enjoyed with thousands of participants or spectators, or it may be a solitary experience. Like I said, pwede naman siyang mag-isa lang, katulad ng relaxing, good for your mental health, or a activity that is a very exhausting, katulad nga ng mga physical activities. It may act as a lifetime of interest and involvement, or may consist of a single isolated experience. So, next, the motivation for recreational participation. Many participants take part in recreation as a form of relaxation and release from the pressures of work and other tensions. Like I said, recreational activity doesn't have to be physical one. As long as it's good for your body and soul, kahit na nakaupo ka lang dyan and, parang nire-relax mo lang yung mind mo and good for your mental health, it is considered as a recreational activity. Another recreational motivation is the need to express creativity, expose hidden talents, or pursue excellence in various forms of personal expressions. And next, some participants, active recreation offers a channel for releasing hostility and aggression. Ito yung may mga ibang tao kasi mas prefer yung mga aggressive na activities, yung nakakapagod, yung nakaka-exhaust talaga. Yun yung way nila to release their tension, and dun sila nare-relax in a way. And also, many individuals take part in recreational activities which benefits other people. Katulad ng community service, provide leaders in a fraternal or religious organization, and promote health and physical fitness. It also deeply involved in various forms of elite culture, such as music, or if you love watching theaters, you could do drama, dancing, literature, and the fine arts.
Factors promoting the growth of recreation. First, what is recreation? It is actually done for enjoyment when it is not working. First is influence in discretionary time, and also connected to the number 2 factor, which is the influence of technology. Technology has a big role in life, especially in tourism industry. Let's just say these examples. Another reason in the labor-saving devices such as automatic washing machines, microwave oven, and vacuum cleaners, wherein nagagawa mo na yung mga gusto mong gawin habang nakakapaglaba ka, nakakapaglinis ka ng bahay, at nakakapagluto ka. Meaning, parang dinadagdagan or nagiging convenient sa atin yung demands ng life. Connected yan sa influence of technology. The internet has become an important part of travel and tourism by providing information and facilities, reservation, and vacation choices. Sa example, kapag sa Philippine Airlines, magbubuk ka ng ticket mo papunta sa ibang bansa, hindi mo na kailangan pumunta dun sa mismong lugar ng Philippine Airlines. Makakapag-book ka na through the phone, or kaya naman sa mga hotels, makakapag-book ka na rin gamit lang yung phone. Ayan. Kaya sobra yung influence ng technology sa atin na parang mas nagiging convenient sa atin yung lahat. Isa rin yan sa mga naging factor sa growth ng recreation. The third one is public interest in health and fitness. Most of the people want recreation at the same time having an exercise, and by this, we can get their attention to participate in the activity. For example, is hiking in Mount Arayat. Nakakapag-exercise ka na, nakakapag-hike ka na, nagiging maganda yung kalusugan mo habang na-appreciate mo yung natural heritage, nagkakaroon ka ng magandang view, at by that, nagkakaroon ka ng knowledge about sa culture ng Mount Arayat. So, isa rin yan sa nagiging factor, kaya lumalaki yung growth ng recreation. Kasi lahat naman halos ng mga tao gusto maging healthy ang katawan. So, kailangan habang nag-exercise ka na, may natututunan ka pa. The next one, or the fourth one, is the commodification of leisure. Various forms of recreation are being developed by profit-seeking businesses. Many elaborate new facilities which offer varied forms of recreation are being developed as part of the trend toward commodification. For example, nakakakuha sila ng mga malalaking profit sa mga huge public fitness centers which includes pools, aerobics, dance rooms, and facilities for family play are being built and often charge membership fees that cost several $100s a year. The fifth one is therapeutic recreation service. Of course, recreation are not just for us healthy but also for our PWD or person with disabilities. Most of the recreation kasi or mga recreation activities doesn't offer the recreation for the PWD. Kumbaga, most lahat ng recreation sa buong bansa or sa buong mundo is para lang sa mga healthy or walang disability. Pero makakatulong din yung growth ng recreation kapag nag-offer ka ng mga recreational activities para sa mga PWD which it will make you an edge sa lahat ng nag-offer ng recreation at magiging competitive ka sa tourism industry. Example lang dito is one of the sports program for people with disabilities that has received much attention in recent years is the Special Olympics. It is an international program of physical fitness, sports training, and athletic competition for children and adults with mental retarded. The last one is New Leisure Rules for Women. Example ko dito is yung book na ginawa ni Rizal entitled To the Young Women of Malolos. Doon sa essay na yun na ginawa ni Rizal, pinapaliwanag niya doon kung paano na-treat yung mga babae nung panahong yon, wherein yung babae dapat hindi na kailangan mag-aral, mag-stay na lang sila sa bahay at alagaan yung kanilang anak. Women were treated as second-class citizens in leisure opportunities with the emergence of a strong feminist movement. This inequality was corrected dahil din yan sa tulong ni Rizal. There is now growing interest in women's tennis, gymnastics, track and field, and similar events in every level of competition. Outstanding women athletes have helped create a new image of feminine strength, determination, and health or self-confidence. And by these factors, nakakatulong talaga yung mga 6 na factors na to sa pag-growth ng recreation which is nagiging healthy na sa society, nakakatulong pa rin to at nakakatulong din ito sa tourism industry.
Let's hop into the types of organized recreation. So, the first type of organized recreation is the government recreation agencies. These are the federal, state, provincial agencies, and local departments that provide recreation and leisure as service as primary function. An example nito is the community service. Sila yung nagbibigay ng relief for the people around the area na napipili nila especially sa mga pamilya na walang sapat na pantustos, and also nagdo-donate sila ng mga toys sa mga bata and free medical check-up for the people around the area. And ito na yung nagiging way nila para makatulong and maging productive ang recreations activities nila. And it is also includes other agencies that offers programs as a secondary responsibilities such as those concerned with social service, education, special population, and the armed forces. Example of the government recreation agencies are Red Cross and PDC or National Parks Development Committee, DILG, municipalities, LGUs, and other agencies.
Number 2, voluntary non-profit organizations. Ito yung mga non-governmental non-profit agency, both sectarian and non-sectarian, na nagsiserve sa public ng mga programs or activities na nag-i-include ng recreational opportunities. Isa na dito yung katulad dun sa Boy Scouts, tapos sa Girl Scouts, kasi 'di ba tinuturuan dun kung paano mag-light ng magkaroon ng fire, ganyan. Isa yun sa mga recreational activities na ginagawa ng voluntary non-profit organization. Isa pa sa mga example ng mga organization na to is yung YMCA, YWCA, at yung YMYWHA.
So the third one is the private membership organization. They provide recreational and social activities for their own members, and in some cases assist community recreation needs like golf, tennis, yacht, athletic, and country clubs. Also includes in these categories the recreational sports like swimming or the real estate trends offering leisure within the development. They have the right to set their own membership standards kasi karaniwan sa mga sumasali dito sa private membership organization na to is mga burgis na tao na gustong maglaro sa isang place na sila lang or yung komportable sila sa isang environment nila. This membership organization provides complete communities within the building or one area.
Number 4, commercial recreation enterprises. Ito yung mga privately owned business na nag-ooperate sila para magkaroon ng profit yung businessman. Nag-offer sila ng mga recreational activities like bowling, nightclubs, movie houses, theaters, health spas, or fitness centers. Pati na rin yung dancing schools and theme parks. Yung mga theme parks, yun yung may mga roller coaster, ganyan.
So the fifth one is the employee recreation programs. They serve those work for companies or employees by providing recreation as a part of a total personal benefits linked to other services concerned with employee health and fitness. Itong recreation program na to is, ang nagpo-provide dito ay ang mga company nila na gumagawa ng activities for their employee na kung saan upang mas malibang sila at magkaroon ng break time from overload work at hindi maranasan ng stress and para makapag-refresh sila sa mga gawain nila. Ang example na lamang nito ay ang yoga, team building, fun games, company picnics.
Number 6, Armed Forces Recreation. Isa itong government-sponsored activity na nag-offer yung iba't ibang branches ng Armed Forces, nag-ooperate sila o nag-offer sila ng extensive network of recreation facilities and programs. Katulad na lang yung sa PMA. Doon, meron silang ina-offer na gantong recreation.
Number 7 is the campus recreation. It includes intramural, athletics or sports club, social activities, travel programs, performing art groups, entertainment, lodges, film, series, and other forms of recreation on college and university campuses. This one is the most common activity sa amin na college students and nararanasan namin to, especially or kagaya ng WRP na need namin mag-reserve ng isang program or sports para mapulpil yung target hours namin. And para sa akin, na-enjoy ko yung mga campus recreation na kagaya nito dahil nakakapag-workout ako and nakakapaglaro ako na karaniwang hindi ko nagagawa sa dorm. And also, yung mga caravan or booths na pinoprovide ng bawat department is nakakatulong para sa social activities ng bawat students around the campus.
Lastly, number 8, therapeutic recreation services. Alam naman natin na yung therapeutic means healing of disease. So, etong services na to, nag-i-include siya ng program para ma-meet yung kailangan ng isang person, na isang tao na merong physical and mental disabilities, pati yung mga taong merong poor health, tapos yung mga taong tumatanda na, mga ganon. Ito yung good na recreation activity para sa kanila.
Two major recreation services components. Bilang dagdag sa walong uri ng organized recreation, ang sports at tourism ay may malaking sakop upang maging malakas ang ekonomiya ng bansa. Isang major recreation ang sports, na kung saan isa ang sports kung bakit dumadami ang bisita sa bansa upang makipagsapalaran ng kanilang galing sa larangan ng sports. Isa sa organisasyon para sa mga sports ay ang SEA Games, Olympics at marami pang iba. Second major recreation ang tourism, dahil isa sa dahilan ang tourism upang umangat ang ekonomiya dahil sa pagdalagsa ng mga turista sa mga kilalang tourist spots. Mga halimbawa nito ay ang mga theme parks, water parks, fun centers, and sports tourism.
Water parks is an amusement park that features water play areas such as swimming pools, water slides, splash pads, and other facilities for aquatic recreation. The main attraction at the water park is really long and tall water slides. Example of water parks abroad is the Jurassic Park Adventure, located in Universal's Island of Adventure at Orlando, US. While dito naman sa Philippines, one of the famous water park is Palawan Water Park by Astoria. Water parks are very popular among Filipinos, especially during summer. The main reason why people go here was to have fun and enjoy their vacation with their family. Sure, water parks are fun, but people need to be very careful because I have read an article that a lot of people visited the hospital back in 2015 due to water park related injuries. That's why all of us should be always careful and pay attention to the restriction of the water park's rides and activities. Fun centers or family entertainment centers are known as an indoor amusement park or theme park that has full of fun activities for everyone. Unlike those large parks, their markets are community-based. Locations are in or near residential areas rather than downtown or tourist locations. These are marketed towards families. Fun centers features a multitude of attractions such as mini bowling, arcade games, laser tag, go-karts, video games, and bumper cars. Example of fun centers are Kidzania, World of Fun, Tom's World, Abu Dhabi's Ferrari World, and South Korea's Lotte World. Now, let's talk about sports tourism. Sports tourism refers to traveling from one place to another in order to watch or participate in a sport event. Example of this is the US Open tennis competition and World Olympics, which is the biggest sports event. It attracts millions of people and generates millions of dollars in revenue. Furthermore, sports tourism has not always been so popular. Back then, only sports athlete travels where the audience remains behind to read about what happened in the newspaper or experience the game through television or radio. But now, people attending out-of-area sporting event has drastically increased. People can now travel far and wide just to watch their favorite sports.
The need for professional leadership. Recreation professionals should possess the skills needed for direct leadership and supervision, group dynamics, and client assessment. They must have the ability to carry out basic research and write meaningful reports. So for the need for professional leadership is a need in the creational field in the present time and said to increase and kept on growing as time passed. Professional leadership is a specific term used because it requires one to undergo various specialized trainings for it as it addresses different complex situations or assignments. So for the examples in the professional leadership is to have professional skills like communication and time management, because a professional leader requires the knowledge of the company's goals, objective, and planning techniques for them to be able to execute their role effectively and efficiently. Emerging professional identity. As employment in recreation agencies grew over the past several decades, recreation gained public as a flourishing career field. Millions of men and women became employed in various specialized sectors of recreation and leisure service. So for emerging professional identity, the employment also spiked in recreational activities that make a way to the emerging professional identity. The reason for this is that most position or job opportunities that people acquired as they were employed were mostly professional level jobs. So for these examples of professional level jobs is that recreation leaders, supervisors, planners, managers, and resource specialists, that this position will be the identity of being employed. Also, with the help of the society's dynamic changes, higher level of a standard has been required and it keeps on developing new practices for the said field. And other explanation for professional identity is that to develop your professional identity, because your professional identity includes how to bring your personal values into your professions so that you don't lose your sense of self. Thus, it is important to create your professional identity early, often, and actively rather than letting experience and reaction to experience to define you.
It is unavoidable to have challenges similar to those mentioned, especially now that many issues are being faced here in our country, but also in other countries where there are trials and challenges, especially in the tourism industry as they represent the whole country. Of course, there are many beautiful sites in the country, but how are these places accessible if we do not take care of them ourselves? If our tourist guides have lack of knowledge or who has the resources of their place, how can they trust the place or how can we bring them back to the place they want to experience as well? We know that it is not easy to solve a problem because every day new problems come up, but we can all work together to make the whole country prosper. So basically, based on the aforementioned challenges, these are just a few reasons that shows and experience in trying to develop the local tourism and international tourist destinations. We all know how hard it is to promote our own treasures, but that doesn't mean that we will give up on tourism development. This is just another challenge given to us. It was given to us because we can overcome with it and use it to be successful in life. We didn't explain it one by one because the only thing that it wants to convey to our tourists or all is that we must give importance and care to the resources that are provided and no matter what trials comes to our way.